The ones that the Lord is going to hear when they call upon his name are the ones that do his work. Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. You know, that's what the Lord is going to deliver. So it said, wherefore we labor. All right, so that's why we continue and endure and labor while there's time to still do the work. You know, it don't make no tyranny or no excuses or nothing like that. It's about doing the work at all costs, because it's going to come a time when we're not going to have the luxury to so much as turn the computer on and record or whatever. You know,
or having the brotherhood with you.
Right.
Because there's a time when the Lord's going to separate from you. So take use of it, man. Forsake not the assembly. All right? Forsake not the assembly, man. Right?
Hey, that's a key thing. Brotherhood, you know, is priceless, man. True brotherhood, man. Brothers that are like-minded, that are about doing the work of the Lord and everything. That's priceless, man. So yeah, that's right. That's another good point, man.
Okay, now let's go.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you got to
It
hit
says,
that. Not made for kids.
Wherefore we labor that whether present or absent, we may be accepted of him.
Right. So, because why? Because you die in this knowledge, your works are gonna follow. The scriptures tell you that. Your works are gonna follow you. So it ain't about you know worrying about if you're gonna die or whatever.
Yep.
That's why a lot of times you have a lot of guys that don't want to go out there on the streets and speak because they're worried about Esau doing something to you. I remember before all the splits going back to the one of the Passovers, which of course these apostles over here they remember. It was a Passover. I think it was 96 or 95. With all the camps and everything, and then you had the old Texas camp, the old Texas camp that was in One West. And back then, I remember, we all sit there and see these brothers, and you ask them how it is out there, how's the camp? That dude looked at me like I was crazy. He said, nah, we don't go out there. We don't go out there. He said, nah, them crackers out there in Texas is different, man. You can't go out there on the streets and speak. And I believe I see them guys, they still got like a TV show. He sat there and told me that, man. Because why? They got that fear, man. Now the scriptures say the Lord has not given into us the spirit of fear.
That's right.
Right?
Especially to speak his word.
Especially to speak his word, man. I mean, what you got to worry about, man? That's where faith got to kick in.
He was scared of cracker make coming.
Yeah.
Make it hung on the tree.
And that's why, and he's not the only one. There's a lot of guys out there that are like that, man.
There's a scripture, rulers are not terror, and good works.
Oh, yeah.
Because what we're doing is a good work.
That's right. Romans 13.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
So if you're doing a good work, you ain't got nothing to fear. Right?
That's right.
And that's
you ain't got to take a back seat.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to sit there. Here it is. We got the word of the Most High, but we got to be sitting here ducking and hiding.
Real, man.
Nah, man.
That teacher shall not be pushed up into a corner. Hey, brother.
Yeah, that's right. That's what the scriptures say, man. And look, we at the end. If you can't tell me at the end, then something's wrong with you, man. We at the point now where the Lord, and they know who the men of the Lord is. That's why they targeting us. Why do you think they keep taking all the brothers' channels down, striking videos? Right. Videos that ain't got nothing to do with Esau or nothing. It could be just a script, you're just reading about the history or one of the laws or whatever, strike.
Bitch ass E.
Right, which is bitch ass E. But then the thing is, which we know and we remember, Yahweh Shai said he prayed for us, man. So that's why it don't matter, man. And he told Peter, not even the gates of hell should prevail against thee. So go ahead. Let Esau do what the fuck he's supposed to do. He's supposed to do that, man. That's prophecy, and that means that we're doing our job.
That's right.
This truth is getting to him. The Lord gave us a job to do, right?
Yeah.
He said, go out there and point the finger at them until they get so fucking mad they go up to the gates of the noble.
That's it. Give them no rest.
Give them no rest.
Yeah, give them no rest.
So that's a good thing, man. You get pissed off like you motherfucking bitch ass eat, but fuck it, you make another channel, send it around, brothers.
My attitude is they laying on the job, man. Just bring it home, man. Stop fucking around here, so. But they can only move at Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai's pace.
That's right.
They can only move. So, awake not my love till he be pleased. That's one scripture that comes to mind.
That's right. Yeah, so it ain't even Esau's on the Most High's time.
He's the Most High's left hand. I was thinking about that. Esau, he got all that power because the Most High gave him that power.
Right. That's a spiritual power.
That's it. That's brothers know.
Now that's true. And see, Esau forgets about that. Got me thinking about Isaiah.
Yeah, man.
Isaiah 10. Go ahead, read what you got, brother.
Hey, because remember what Yahweh Shai told Pontius Pilate, you could have no power over me except the Lord give it to you.
That's right.
So there you go.
That's right.
I got a quick
Brothers got it.
precept before y'all go to.
Yep.
If I may. This is Psalm 17:8. It says, "Keep me as the apple of the eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wings."
Right, that's a prayer we send up to the How about Shem Yahushai to protect us. That's what we don't worry about when we go out to the highways and the byways. Where were we at doing the work of the Lord? The Lord protected us. He hides us.
Yeah.
All right?
What's that scripture? It is a small thing for the Lord to how was it? To put to flight. What is it? To put to flight a 1,000 men at the hand of 100, something to that extent. I'm misquoting it, but in other words, it's easy for the Lord to, because there were certain situations when men went out to war, and I believe it was the Maccabees. When Esau came at them, they didn't even have weapons, they didn't have horses, they didn't have all this. But I think it was the Maccabees that said,
Hey, Yahweh, Shalom.
Yeah, I believe it was the Greeks that came, with a big multitude. But then you had Judas and them. They didn't have a big multitude, but they were like, look. But he said, look, remember what the Lord did to our brothers in the past, on how remember you had I think during the time of Elisha, was it Elisha and his servant Gehazi? The Syrians came after them, and then his servant, I believe his name was Gehazi, he got nervous. He said, how are we gonna deal with these people? They come in with horses. They're coming with all these armaments and stuff. How are we gonna? He said, look, fear not. He said that there be more that be with us than be with them. And then he prayed to the Lord to open his servant's eyes, and he saw all the sky filled with chariots. And that's exactly what's gonna go down.
You know the Hain Jab?
The angel did. I got a little bit more, Salakia. This is Psalm 17, verse 8. It says, "Keep me as the apple of the eye, hide me under the shadow of thy wings. From the wicked that oppress me," and who oppresses more?
He's known as the wicked.
You know what? It's coming. You know what's funny?
Known as the wicked.
Yeah. You know what's funny? It's coming to the point where you just say the wicked, and you don't have to mention who the fuck it is. Even the wicked know that they're the
Well, the
wicked.
Most High created him to be the wicked.
That's right.
Yeah. Most High created him to be the wicked.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job, man. That's being the wicked. It says, "From my deadly enemies who compass me about."
Hold on, Slack,
Now,
I'm sorry.
hold on.
Deadly enemies?
Yep.
That shows you, because why? What is Esau doing? Esau's whole purpose is to try to destroy us and kill us, man.
That's right.
You know, and he's a deadly enemy.
Yep.
So you got these people talking. When you go back into slavery, the shit they did was inhumane, man. And they got the nerve, and that's the thing with he's the biggest fucking hypocrite, man.
Yep.
Because here it is, they did all these things. They sat there and broke us down.
Yep.
They gave us all these different chemicals. Even still, they got us with the chemtrails. They killing us with the chemtrails. They poison the water, right? They did the things they did to the slaves, the buck breaking and all of that.
Yep.
This is a deadly enemy, man.
Yeah, man.
This ain't no nice guy. You know?
No, he's not. No, he's
Yeah, that's a
not.
damn
Enemy.
lie. Deadly enemy, man.
Because the power that he has comes from the Heavenly Father.
Yeah.
That's right.
He's the left. What did King David say? Deliver me from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Thy sword.
So he's the left-hand side of the Father. So he ain't no chump, man.
Yeah.
He ain't no punk. He ain't no, you know.
Yeah.
He coming with that, Esau, because that's the power of the Most High on the left-hand side.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
the right-hand side is greater than the left-hand side.
Exactly.
Look how powerful the Roman Empire was.
Yep.
The Romans was
There you
powerful.
go.
Yep.
Nobody was taking them out, man.
No,
That's it.
hell
We
no.
had uprisings like the Zealots,
Right.
Yep.
which were Israelites that were trying to come against Esau on the physical level.
Yeah.
They getting fucked up. Look
Yep.
on the side, man.
Yeah, man.
Put it this way, brothers. It's going to take Yahushua and the angels to take this man down. That's right. That's how powerful he is.
Yeah.
It's going to take Yahushua and the angels to take him down.
Yeah.
That's why Yahushua said, "Wait ye upon me
Till I rise to praise.
Yeah.
Alluding back again to the Roman Empire.
Exactly.
The reason
yeah.
they went down was the Most High had to bring
Yep.
them down.
That's it.
That's right.
When they wasn't in power, man.
And then they came back in
And
power.
they came back in power.
Ain't that about
Spartacus and all them guys tried,
Yep.
like to take them down and shit.
Yeah,
Right.
Theudas. We read
Yeah.
about that guy Theudas in
Yeah,
the book of Acts.
Different Israelites rose up to try to take Esau down.
Yep.
But it wasn't going to happen. And the Most
Okay, I'm trying to
High
get to the point.
made
Which
the
is,
Roman Empire go down
you know, brother,
through
you know how it is
internal
out here.
strife.
You gotta go straight to the point.
The empire split split.
Yep.
But
You
by that
gotta
time
save the
Pharaoh was
build-ups for
running
the,
it.
for
Yeah,
the lessons.
cheapening the money system, the
Cheapening
denarius.
the money system.
There was a bunch of factors. They were
Yeah.
putting women up in rulership.
God,
There's
God.
a website that gives you the list of reasons why the ancient Roman Empire fell.
God.
But now it's so powerful, it came back into power.
Which is spiritual, because putting women in power, which proves this is the reincarnation of Roman Empire.
Yeah.
But I kept alluding to that because when they're in their power, they wasn't going down.
No.
Nobody could take them. The other nations could come and take them down. Nobody could take them down because that was the Lord that had them in that power.
Because the Lord gave him that
He had
power.
that
Gotta go
policy,
along
and
the
then,
same
but
line.
eventually the Most High brought them down.
Right.
The ancient Roman Empire, right? But then it's like today, same
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Same rules apply.
Yep. You got a precept, bro?
Okay.
All right.
It's Romans chapter 12, verse 19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath.
Oh, which these idiots, the idiots out there, the Israelites, yeah, people ask me about that shit. People who know, I said, look, man, ain't got nothing to do with us. Yeah. We ain't out there shooting people and shit like that, man. You know, Jersey, some bug out nigga. And then every Israelite out there, you're Israelite, you have something to do with that. It's not shit to do with that shit. That's a bugged out nigga, man.
Pastor Ricardo, that's why lately the Spirit been having me call Vocab Malone and them terrorists. I said Vocab Malone the terrorists. The apologetic terrorists. You know?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Flipping on it.
Yeah. The Spirit, I've been saying that lately.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing.
19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves.
Well, that's the answer to our question. So the idiots out there that's watching, if we got nothing to do with that because avenge not ourselves. We ain't gonna go out and start killing Esau.
Man, we're spiritual men.
Yeah.
Con.
I mean, shit. Hey.
That's for the carnal.
Yeah.
We leave that for the carnal guys.
Do we hate? Keep it real. Do we hate Esau? Yeah, we hate Esau.
Yeah.
Do we want to see Esau go
Most
down?
definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Indeed.
But
Indeed.
Yahushua is going to be the one because Yahushua is the one that gave them the power.
Yep.
Pursuant to Isaac, Isaac.
Yep.
Yahushua.
But
Yahushua is the one who gave him the power. Yahushua is the one that's going to take it away. When he comes gloriously, as a matter of fact, if you want to get that, what is that? 2 Thessalonians, the first chapter. We always bring that scripture.
good. But
Yeah.
we just read. He just read this. Avenge not. We ain't gonna do nothing.
Right.
I mean, well, you know what I mean. We gonna do the
We,
work.
yeah.
Right.
We ain't got no
In other words,
power like that.
we ain't gonna get corner on
Yeah,
you.
we ain't gonna get caught and say avenge. Because why? Because the scripture told. We'll read it right here. Dearly beloved, avenge not. Read that again.
Dearly beloved, avenge not yourself.
Because okay, Esau did a lot of shit to us, but we ain't gonna go and do nothing to him.
Yeah.
Because the scripture said so.
But,
Go ahead.
but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay.
I see, and that one of the apostles just quoted Yahweh. One of the elders a moment ago. Yahweh said, "Wait thee upon." Might have been the elders. I don't know. Wait thee upon me.
Yep.
Yahweh gonna come back and take this devil out with the angels, man.
And then the hell we're catching, brothers, the hell we catching, we deserve it, man. We're the one that sinned. What did Micah say? I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him.
Yeah.
So Esau's coming against us, all the hell we're catching, we deserve it because we sinned against Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So it's a punishment.
That's what you say. All of sin and fall short of the glory of the Most
Yeah.
High.
So brothers forget about that. They quick to, they learn about Esau and all the wickedness that Esau did.
Yeah.
They went, I want to go get Esau.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you, before you get in that mindset, why don't you think about the things that you did, in this life and your past lives,
Yeah.
which brought you to this situation.
Oh.
How about thinking about that?
Get yourself first.
I gotta say
Guys don't reason like
I
that.
gotta say, one guy
gotta be
did
spiritual.
back in the days ago. One guy did.
Who's that?
Oh man, Shabbat.
Oh, that clown. That clown.
He made a statement. This man who was homeless. I was sleeping in the man's room. It was cold like this, cold. I was on the floor. He was in that little room, which ended up being our room.
Yeah.
But he was there, I was freezing. He was like, yeah. Cold, brother. Yeah. Oh well, we just thought we were to keep him.
No, that guy, he was an actor. He was an actor. He wasn't for real. The Lord brought in a lot of dudes that nothing but actors, man. But you got the scripture?
Yeah.
Well, can I chime in real
Yeah,
quick?
of course,
And I'm
yes.
building off of you, other Apostle Boy.
Yes, you
This is
can.
Hosea 5:15. Because, hey, man, the Lord set all this up
Yeah.
We're just playing out roles, man.
Yep.
This is Hosea 5:15. It says, I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense
Yep.
and seek my face in their affliction.
And
They will
Israel
seek
still
me
haven't
early.
done that. Israel still haven't done that.
Yeah. Well, now all Israel would. That's the point.
But even Israel amongst Israel, like the apostle said, we fucked up.
Yeah.
We still paying up the rest of our sins.
Our sins, come.
But
Yes, sir.
then you got guys who who know the truth,
Right.
who's still going off you.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These so-called novice Israelites.
Yeah.
And then, like the apostle Paul said, that's the mark. That's the mark of a novice. Number one.
Yeah.
A guy who walk around saying, "We fucking crap." Ah!
Yeah.
We were all like that when we
Yeah.
first came in,
Because we were novice.
because we're novice.
Back when we first came to the truth, yeah, that was the vibe. Guys walking around,
Right.
shit,
Right.
cursing out. We curse out Esau.
Yeah.
Then you become seasoned.
But when you become seasoned, you like, you know what, man?
Yeah.
I don't fuck around out here like Esau, I mean, man.
Right.
The scripture said, if all possible, live peaceably for all men.
Exactly.
You don't walk around here cursing Edomites out.
Right.
And cursing the cop out here. We used to do that back in the days.
Yeah.
But that's spirit. That's being spiritual.
Yeah, because the whole reason why the Lord set our enemies against us
Good.
was because we went off.
Good.
And if you don't acknowledge that, then the Most High is gonna keep on sending your enemies against you.
And something else, we still go off.
Yeah.
We still fucking go off, man.
Yeah.
Even now, we still sin. Scripture said we all sin, man.
We all have
All have sinned and
All
fall
of-
short.
I quoted it. All have sinned and fall short of the glory
of the
of
Most High. Come.
So we still go off. That's why you gotta pray every day, all
Yeah.
throughout the day. Shit, I did a video, Psalms 51.
Oh yeah.
Okay, maybe a month or so ago. It's important. That's why you got to sit up in prayers, man.
Yeah.
And that Psalms 51 is a paramount prayer to send up as a prayer, man.
I have a quick precept. It's like a other Kazan one. I know you had something to bring up. This is Second Kings 17 and 7. Because everything was laid out. All you gotta do is read it. The Lord will give you the reason why he did what he did to us till this very day. 2 Kings 17 and 7. It says, for so it was that the children of Israel had sinned against the Lord. And when you go back to Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter from the 15th verse all the way to the 68th, to the 68th verse. Yeah, he broke down what would happen to us if we didn't obey. And that's how you know that the Bible is true, man. Because exactly what he said, what will happen to us, to our people to this day, happened to us and still is
And
happening.
it didn't happen to no crackers.
It didn't happen. It didn't happen to the Moabites. It didn't happen. And that's how you know that this is Babylon. Because here they accept all the other nations over Israel. They've been here for hundreds of years.
Because we're under the curse. That's curse will be that basket and that straw.
Yeah, curse shall be thy going out and thy coming in.
Okay, you curse when you born, it's a curse.
It's a curse.
From the minute you born, you got a social security
Yeah.
number, which is a slave tag.
Come.
And then when you die, you gotta pay to fucking be buried, man.
Yeah, on job applications, they'll ask you straight up, and Esau say they're not racist. Esau and job applications, they'll ask you straight up your race. And my thing is, well, what the fuck that got to do with me getting this motherfucking
I got
job?
some paperwork the other day, some so-called health insurance thing, man.
Yeah.
And now it's like when you fill out a so-called application now it's on a whole. I don't know the last time you brother just like I said recently filled out some paperwork, man. Now it's on a whole other fucking level now. Now then your gym, were you born a man? Were you born?
Oh, word?
Yeah, but it's like some all kind of shit. Were you born a man?
Oh, that gentry neutrality.
All that shit.
Yeah.
They got a whole list of shit on there now.
Yeah.
Were you born a man? Are you the race that you were not race? Are you the sex that you were born?
Right.
Oh, they got all kind of cycles.
Yeah, because they got sex change. Yeah.
This is Babylon.
Yeah,
Okay?
but so 2 Kings 17 and 7. It says, for so it was that the children of Israel had sinned against the Lord their power, which had brought them out of the land of Egypt from under the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and had feared other gods.
Because even as we were going out of Egypt into the promised land, Israel was still going off in the wilderness. That's why we were made to wander in the wilderness for that 40 years.
40 years.
And then it got to a point where the Most High said, the generation that came out of Egypt,
Right.
y'all can't even go into the promised land.
Yep.
The only one that went was what? Caleb
And Joshua.
and Joshua. Joshua, we said in the right order, Joshua
And Caleb. Out of that old
Out of the
school.
old generation.
Right.
Moses didn't even make it,
Nope.
man.
And Aaron didn't. make it.
Aaron didn't make it.
Nope.
Miriam and them didn't make it.
Nope. Nope.
The Most High just let them die off.
Yep.
Or they made it in the reincarnation.
In the reincarnation, right? And then Moses, the Lord only allowed Moses to see it from far away.
Yeah, but in that lifetime, he couldn't go in because the Most High is hard, man.
Yeah.
Okay? All because,
He spoke unadvisedly.
he spoke.
He said, do I have to, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. The
And he-
waters
and-
of Meribah.
And you know why he said it too? Because he was grieved in his
man.
spirit with Jake.
Yeah, he's tired of Jacob.
Yeah.
So it was, no, really a slip of the tongue.
Yep.
Yeah.
A slip of the fucking tongue.
Yeah.
Look, man, I gotta do this. And the Most High got mad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because he didn't get the Most High to praise.
But they're gonna show you that the Most High ain't playing, man.
Come on.
The Most High is not playing. So you think about that. Okay?
Hey, well, the man that got stoned for picking up sticks on the
On
Sabbath.
the Sabbath,
You might
man.
want to plug your battery in.
This guy, this wicked ass nigga, Achan, took the spoil when the Most High said don't take the spoil. What happened? Israel got jacked up. When Israel went out to
Your battery went
got jacked
dead
up
that quick?
before. See what I'm saying? But then when the shit came out,
67%.
And this already said 15%, right?
It said 1%.
Somebody to be feared, man.
Oh, Lord.
The one that touched the Ark.
Never
He
don't.
dropped dead.
Oh, come.
And he wasn't a Levite.
I
He just touched
I tightened everything up, so you should be good now. That ain't gonna go.
Yeah, so the Most High, man.
And I'm sorry, and not to cut you off. So just on that alone, how the hell Esau gonna get away?
Yeah.
Exactly.
The type of man
That's a
that
good
the Lord
point.
is.
Yeah.
How the fuck is Esau the so-called white man?
Right.
Right? And he done did all this wicked. The Lord said, he that touches you touches the apple of my eye.
Yep.
So how is Esau gonna get away?
Exactly.
Hey,
and
they-
we're the Lord's chosen.
Yep.
The
Hey,
Lord chosen people. It's like-
to like a day whose judgment was not to drink of the cup.
That's drunk.
And now thou he that shall altogether go unpunished.
Esau gonna fucking pay. Hey man, like the book of Obadiah, when you read the book, like what's happening, that's the book. Right now, in history, we live in the time of the fulfillment of the prophecy of the book of Obadiah, man. 1 and 1, Obadiah, the first chapter. Okay, because that's what's going down right now. The president don't have the CD, Dr. taught us on the cliffs of the rock. Hey man, everything that's going on, the whole thing with Trump did and with Iran and everything. Hey man, the Lord, that's Obadiah, man. The nation are mad. They hate Esau. They ready to rock on him, man.
They get ready to rock and roll as we speak.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, they want to get it in.
The
They want to get it in.
prophecies are it's like a domino effect,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
So Israel, right, or the elect, the prophets, the men of the Lord, all we gotta do is keep doing what we're doing, man.
Yeah.
Teach the word, praise the Most High,
That's it.
and that's it.
Keep doing the work. Keep doing the work.
And just wait. Just keep doing the work. Hey, yeah.
Hey, because the Most High is stirring up these
We
nations.
ain't doing shit.
You know?
Okay. Sometimes, man, come on, man. We all jack. You know, for you, to them idiots. You other Israelite groups, like case in point. Like you had the what's this guy's ISUPK. Remember that shit? That was like last year, whatever. We was watching it with Apostle Tahar. They had the training program, the training program. The dude running through the snow. Shit. All that crap. They had the guns on Vice TV. Then when the shit hit the fan, y'all bitched up.
Well, wait a minute. A lot of these guys doing all this extensive training and hardcore training, running in the snow and all, they can't even go and teach out when it get cold.
Oh, no.
Right, exactly.
They
That's a
can't
good
teach
point.
in the snow.
That's a good point.
They can't teach it. They can't go out and teach in the snow.
Got him.
Well, when it get a little cold, they take the whole winter off and everything.
Yeah. Well, we seen that with ISUPK last week. Remember? It was nice.
Oh, yeah.
And then they were out there on Lenox Avenue.
On fire.
They had, brother, I kid you not, and the apostles will attest. They had a statue of the so-called white Virgin Mary hanging by a noose on one of their signs.
See, it's all gimmicks, man.
All gimmicks.
See, that's foolish.
And it was a big
not-
one.
and
It
that's
was a
not
big
why.
one.
Just teach the scriptures.
Yeah,
That's all.
That's it.
Yeah, see, the scriptures don't say to do that.
You don't need gimmicks, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm
That's
like,
what
what
it
the
is.
fuck?
Because the scriptures don't say to do that, man. Okay, we got the signs and shit
Yeah.
as illustrations to show people.
Yeah.
We've always had the signs.
Come on.
we got the sign of Cesare,
Cesare.
with the horns, because we were trying to make a point.
Right.
So we could show the teacher, we could show, look, and then we had the depiction of Yahushua, you know, just to make points to slavery.
Edification.
To edification, that's the word I really want. Edification.
Where's the edification having the, what's that, the statue with the noose?
Well,
Yeah.
that's
No, it's no edification.
See, but
right.
man,
Genocide,
I'll
man.
tell you about these guys. I'll tell you about these guys. A lot of these Israelite groups are nothing but goddamn Judas goats, man.
Yeah.
That's what they are. They're fucking Judas goats. They do that shit just like they was on Vice TV with the guns and shit like that. But then when shit hit the fan, like when all that shit in Jersey, we ain't got nothing to do with it. No, we got nothing about that. When you niggas up there doing this, yeah, we are armed. But then you bitch up when Esau start putting that spotlight on you, man. You end up with a bunch of goddamn Judas goats and fucking phonies, man. And we're at the time now where the Most High is exposing the phonies,
Yeah,
man.
bring out that scripture, we have not handled the word of the Lord deceitfully. What is that? That's, if you wanna look that up.
Jeremiah.
That'd be a
Jeremiah?
Yeah, handle
that's
the word
wrong.
of the Lord. No,
Yeah.
that's in the old, the New Testament.
Oh, the New
Cuz,
Testament.
about him deceitfully.
Yeah, handling the word of the Lord. I know the word handling is in it.
And then, like Apostle Saul quoted what Yahweh said, I always remember it, he said, I send you forth as sheep among wolves.
There you go.
So how the hell, you know what I'm saying, we ain't got no power of ourselves when
Come on,
we
man.
can set anything off.
You got certain guys, you can't even run from this shit to the goddamn fence, man.
I got that.
I'm gonna get you grabbing.
Yep.
You gotta
Yeah.
read that, brother. Baba Kusha.
This
Bring that up.
is 2 Corinthians, the 4th chapter, and the 2nd verse.
Yeah.
I'll start from the first verse. It says, "Therefore, seeing we have this ministry, as we have received mercy."
And that's all we got is a ministry, to minister this word, the
Right.
truth. That's what our job is. We're not, to serve, man. We're not here,
Right.
here to be these special, super trooper.
Pocket ninjas and shit.
Yeah,
Guys,
Damn.
guys dressing with shit covering their face like they're
Yeah,
gonna,
yeah, all
like
that
they're gonna
shit.
assassinate somebody. What was that? Kenobi?
Yeah.
Shinobi, holla like you know
Yeah,
me.
remember the guys that had the swords?
Come on.
Same group. ISUP came here with the Eli's swords. They were doing all that at the Passover with all of them. You niggas ain't gonna do shit, man. But
They
then
haven't seen the real wrath of Esau. When did Esau
Yeah.
come out with that real? You think Esau's a
Yeah.
punk? Telling you, Esau ain't no punk, man.
Coming like that
listen,
flood.
Nope.
a few years back, remember we was at the Puerto Rican parade selling the food.
Yep.
Remember we had
And that was years ago.
selling the hot dogs. and
Yep.
shit.
Yep.
And then some niggas got niggas being niggas like always. Some niggas got shot.
Yep.
And then y'all.
Well, the same motherfuckers that rolled up on us was the same people that were there that day rolled up on them niggas. You know that whole
No, brother, they had the
Squad.
the MRAPs.
That was the same
They
motherfuckers.
came out.
yeah. I see. I noticed.
All them fucking monkeys and
Yep,
niggas.
yep.
Shits.
They was running.
But they ain't touch us. They said, "Look, nah, y'all good."
No, we were like on a bubble.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
said, "Look, you guys are good. You guys are solid.
Yeah.
You guys are good. Nobody
I
got."
remember that
And I think they left cops there to protect us.
Yeah, but you see how they rolled
Yeah,
up?
Yep.
yeah.
That was the first time we saw
They had
roll,
MRAPs,
they gonna
yep.
roll.
They're gonna
They
roll.
came
Yep.
out, they had the whole military.
Yeah, they're showing their armored trucks.
Yep.
battle
Yeah, they had the whole
trucks,
military.
shit.
Esau flexes muscle when he wants flex.
Oh yeah.
They ain't worried about niggas.
Oh nah.
They more worried because see niggas ain't even on the levels like you got a lot of these Afghanistan and these snipers over there.
Battle hard dude.
Them is battle hard dudes.
Oh yeah.
They put hell on them. So Esau now we're gonna send drones over there.
Yeah. And you know what? Esau's a devil because Esau trained these motherfuckers.
Yeah, Esau-
Esau's so much of a devil, right? Esau, like all these ISIS motherfuckers
ISIS,
and
Taliban,
whatever
all
groups they call terrorists. Esau trained them all
Of course,
to steal another nation like Iraq. That whole Desert Storm shit. Come on, man. You know what the fuck that was all about. They went up in there. This dude didn't have no weapons of mass destruction. Everybody knew that. You know, with Bush,
Saddam.
Saddam. They said, oh, he got weapons of mass destruction. No, the whole thing why they went after him was because he was going to change from the petrodollar to a gold standard. And that's exactly what.
And that'll get you.
That'll get you killed. But you know what? Now, but this is why Obadiah is coming into play because Russia and the other nations, even Germany, Angela Merkel went there this past week to have a meeting with Putin, and pretty much she was saying, "Look, man, this motherfucker is going crazy, talking about Trump."
Messing around with messing around with the money system,
Yeah,
Esau will kill your ass for
Yeah.
that. But it took him a long time to get that shit in order.
con,
That's what got Lincoln killed
yeah.
Kennedy.
and Kennedy ass
Yeah.
killed.
But
Okay.
the thing is, Esau don't got that power no more. The point I'm trying to make, like the scripture says, is that has thou become weak as weak? Thou that has was that deceived the nations? What did it say? And Isaiah, can you get that for me? Isaiah 14.
Because there's a report that they had Trump. I mean not Trump. Putin.
Okay.
In the side, they caught him on camera laughing at Trump. Trump, you know, they caught him on camera laughing, mocking Trump.
Okay.
So that proves the scripture that the brother's about to read
Yep.
in Isaiah 14. Man, it's a different time right now.
Yeah,
We're at
man.
the end of everything in this society.
And of Esau.
Look at that.
I got it.
Circling the drain, man.
God, that's right.
You know how it goes. When you circle in the drain, just don't go down the drain.
Yeah.
It circles for a while.
See, that's the thing, man. That's why our job is to prophesy.
That's it.
We don't continue to prophesy
That's
to the
it.
Lord.
We don't need no gimmicks, man.
Yeah.
You ain't
No.
gonna see with Great Millstone. You ain't gonna see no statue with a noose around it. You guys are insane.
Them guys are Judas goats. That's what they are.
You're just gonna get the word.
Just bring out the word, man.
Especially in this day and age, at this point where everything is at, the scriptures say, "Be wise as a serpent, man.
Yep.
Almost as a dove, redeeming the time for the days thereof are evil."
Listen,
You know,
just by what we're doing right now, you see all the attention we get
yeah.
from Esau,
Yep.
right? One of them scoffers or somebody had made a statement one time. Yeah, Esau ain't worried about y'all. Yeah, okay, they're more worried about us
Yeah.
than you jokers.
Yeah.
Why do you think they're shutting off
Channels.
our channels?
Yep.
They put me on punishment and shit. I think my shit is all fucked up now.
You in timeout?
They put you on timeout.
That's what they do.
Yeah. Esau's a devil, man.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Let's not forget the scripture.
If Isaiah
Let's
14,
bring out the scripture.
It's like-
that's right.
Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 14, I'm starting at 13. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High.
Which is happening with Esau. That's Esau.
I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
And that goes in with the RFID microchip, with the cloning and turning women into men into women, because the Most High is the only one that creates life and choose what race or
Sex,
sex you are. The RFID microchip trying to see everything and know where every soul on the planet is, the power, their weaponry, all that.
And the congregation is Israel.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You know, and where we
Sides
at?
of the north.
It's the sides of the north.
Where's the north?
North
That's
America.
it.
North America.
That's where it's happening because Esau wants to take over the whole world, but he has his symbol, right? With the eagle, with the globe. But everything is really the main center of everything is here in Babylon, which is called America, man.
That's right.
Hey, the Most High is the Father of spirits, not you, fool.
Yeah,
You know, he's the one that controls where everybody. He knows where everybody's at.
Yeah, like back in the land of Edom, you had the capital city, Bosra. America's the modern day Bosra.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, top.
because and the proof of that is check out with the NATO. Who's the figurehead who talk all the shit? It's America.
Yep.
America's the mouthpiece.
America's the mouthpiece over there.
Absolutely.
And what's the
Oh, that's Daniel.
right? That's go back to Daniel.
Yeah.
And then when you look at NATO, right, with all those other foreign nations, you know what the number one language is that they got to learn?
English.
English. So that shows you going back to America.
Shows who's in power.
Who's in power?
I
Right?
got a quick word definition. It's
Absolutely. Bring it.
omnipotent, and it means an adjective of a deity having unlimited power, able to do anything. Noun, be like God, but you know, like Most
Well,
High.
that's, you know what links up with that? Ezekiel, the 28th chapter. Because thou, the prince of Tyrus, thou hast said that I am God.
Yeah.
Because that's Esau. Esau wants to be, he got a God complex.
That's why he wants to watch you from outer space,
Yeah.
inner space.
Yeah, that's what the New World Order is all about, with the all-seeing eye, on the back of the dollar bill, all that nonsense.
Space Force.
Ring doorbells.
Yeah.
Everybody have a ring doorbell. So
Yeah.
you see everything.
No, everyone has a phone. Everyone has a phone, so they can be tracked. That's really,
It's like a basketball.
Yeah.
Sam, the general from Iran, what was his name?
Soleimani?
I forget.
Soleimani?
Yeah.
Soleimani.
Was that was his name? You know how they got him, right?
Through the Trump.
No, it was drone, but it was through a satellite.
Satellite, right.
They beamed down and they found out through intelligence on the ground that was him and his whatever his
Entourage.
envoy, whatever. And then they made the strike.
They got him out of space.
So how you gonna fight against that?
Right.
Yeah.
Niggas with their gun.
Yeah.
Niggas with
Yeah.
guns.
Why you doing this shit? Get up there.
And that's Isaiah 13. Isaiah he causes fire
Come down from there.
to come down from heaven. Now how did they do that? To the fucking
What's
satellites.
that other scripture? When it's weak in the nations.
Khan.
That's
I got it right now.
Salaka, can I read this real quick? Rabakusha, can I read this real quick? Psalms chapter 60, verse 9. Who will bring me into Edom? I'm sorry, who will bring me into the strong city? Who will lead me into Edom?
Well, didn't we said earlier Esau ain't no punk?
Yeah.
So there you go. Who will bring me into the strong city?
Yeah.
Who will bring me into Edom?
Yeah.
Will not thou, O Most High, which hadst cast us off, and thou, O Most High, which didst not go out with our armies? Give us help from trouble, for vain is the help of
So how
man.
about she got shot? He's our help.
That's it, man.
He's our help.
The only help we got now is the ability to teach this word.
That's our spiritual power right now.
Hey, well,
That's our spirit for now. And then the Lord said we're gonna get some spiritual power.
Revelations 11:3.
Yeah.
Because the Lord said,
Yeah.
the Lord said, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
That's right. So
You know? So there's a payoff. There's a reward.
So I don't give us spiritual power. When he gonna do it?
No.
I believe the Lord gonna give the spiritual power to some of his men on this side. Of course.
Well, let's read it. What is that? Get the scripture. Psalm 110:3,
And Revelations.
Acts 1:8.
Yeah. Revelations
You know, it's cool we talking, but we got to kind of bring out the scripture because you got new people out there. You know,
They need to know.
what scripture is that? What scripture? You know, they need to learn.
We'll get those two, the Apostle call for, and get Revelations 11:3.
Let's bring them scriptures up.
We'll read that one first. Who got Revelations?
Psalms 110:3, yep.
Okay.
You new people out there, if I may say, you new people, you should be writing these scriptures. down.
Yep.
A lot of you look at this as entertainment. We're not here for entertainment, man. This is life or death for you. You know,
Take
that's how you're
notes.
gonna be saved. Scriptures say, knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability. So you better write these scriptures down so you can refer to them later.
And read
To
along.
comfort your spirit. Remember, the Bible is the comforter.
Khan. And read along also. You know, you
Read
got your
along, write them
Bible.
down.
Yeah.
Learn those scriptures, man.
Learn them.
All right, you got it.
Psalm chapter 110, verse 3. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, and the beauties of holiness from the womb.
Right, the day of thy power.
Yeah.
The Most High's power. You know, at the end of the day, it goes back to the Lord's power. You know, I got something else.
Spiritual power. That's what power is
Yeah,
about.
give us that
Spiritual power. What power? Spiritual power.
That's right.
The people should be really, people gonna wanna listen then.
Right.
When they see the Most High give that spiritual power to his prophets.
Right.
man.
That's
To
right.
do the things that Yahweh Shai was doing.
Right.
The things that saw Moses doing.
Jeremiah
Okay.
51st chapter.
That's right. Isaiah 59:19. It says, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west
Over here, west.
The name of who?
of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun, which is the east where Yahweh Shai is coming from, right? It says, when the enemy, scriptures spoke about our deadly enemy, which is who? Esau. When the enemy shall come in like a
Yeah, I
flood,
like this one. When
a
it's
strong city.
Yeah, like a flood. Now a flood.
What you got?
Like
What
a
you got?
tsunami or a flood. When that water comes in,
Okay,
it just comes
I
in.
got something.
All of a
Destroys
sudden.
it. Yeah.
I got
All of a
something too.
sudden.
All of a sudden. So that flood is Esau's army, their ATF, MJTF, military force police. FEMA.
That's right.
All those troops that they got different names for the New World Order Police.
Yeah.
That's the enemy that you're reading about.
They're gonna roll.
Yeah.
They're coming like a flood.
The day of Jacob's trouble. They gonna
Boom.
roll
Thank
like
you.
a flood. They're gonna come in here. And like we said, they're gonna be kicking doors down. They're gonna pull you niggas out.
Door-to-door searches.
will.
Yeah, your Spider-Man pajamas, they was the weather like this, you, your woman, your kids.
Oh, yeah.
They don't do that. Look what they doing to the Issachar and tribe. Americans down there,
Hey,
man.
man.
Stick you in the
That's will.
concentration camps where you gonna get fucked up, beheading you, waterboarding you.
Yep.
Daniel Jacobs trouble, man.
Hey.
To be processed for that chip.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's right, man.
A lot of those concentration camps, they got chipping
Oh, hell
stations.
yeah.
Yep.
And they got the guillotine.
Yeah.
So for guys that don't want to take that chip, they may face the guillotine. The
Yeah.
guillotine's right there.
Yeah.
But they
Hey,
show you in those different movies, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gray State. Now the
Yeah.
guy who produced that movie, Gray State, they
Yeah.
killed him. They killed him, his wife, and his daughter. I forgot his name.
Yeah, I know I forgot his
Then they
name.
made another Gray State movie, but it was
was crap.
It was bullshit.
Yeah, it was
not
a
the
documentary.
movie. Right, it was not the movie it was supposed to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, man, they show you that. They show you in the movies what they're gonna do, man. All of them, man. That movie with Denzel.
The Siege, The Siege.
All that. They were grabbing people up. It was a recent movie. The movie, the one with the wrestler. Bushwick.
Bushwick.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
with
yeah.
Batista.
Yeah.
That was a bad movie.
And then the other one too, what's the one that Makai Fife was in it too, with the Edomite chick. And they showed they had him, the chick, she was sat there and brought him to chip him.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was like they made like a 2 or 3 part series of it.
It was on Netflix, right?
They made like a 2, 3 part. They can't make
Making
it.
the name of
I
it.
can't think of the name. It's at the tip of my tongue. I know Makai Fife was in it. He was one of the soul, you know,
Yeah.
and they had the Edomite chick, that bitch, whatever her name is. But they showing you what they plan on doing, man.
Well, hey, Yahweh Shai, before the Romans rolled on Jake, he told them they were going to be compassed with armies.
Yeah.
That was the same exact thing.
I got it. I got it right here.
Flee to the mountains.
I got it right
You
here.
need that. I want to cap it with that.
Okay, I gotta finish this last part of this.
Oh,
too.
finish that.
Salakia.
Yeah,
If
we
I
gotta-
can.
yeah.
Finish that.
Okay.
Finish that. Yeah. go ahead.
Okay, so it says, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him.
That's the power, man. That's spiritual power. Starting with the top prophets. And so the prophets say, hey, they gonna go with the power. The Jehovah Witnesses ain't gonna get it. Okay, ain't nobody else gonna get it but the prophets of the Lord. Okay, that's a standard that because the Lord gonna protect his men. Apostle over here, always quoted scripture. Thy eyes shall behold thy teachers.
Yeah.
So the teachers gotta be there to be beheld, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Trying to run.
What's the next one?
Yeah, this is Luke 21, 21. I'm gonna start the 17th verse, and it says, "And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake."
That's been going on since the prophets been out here teaching. Going back to starting with our elders, you know what I mean? Up until now.
But there shall not an hair of your head perish.
Ooh, see that? So the Lord gonna protect this, man.
That's heavy, man.
Look, that's what the scriptures say, man. All right, go ahead.
In your patience possess ye your soul.
That's what, you know,
That's also one of the
we
19 chapters.
out here teaching the word, man. All the bullshit that the men of the Lord have gone through,
Yep.
the guys that fell off, they lost their patience.
Yep.
That's why the scripture says, possess ye your soul.
Yeah, because they had no faith.
Yeah, so your soul, the guys that fell off, their souls are lost. They're lost.
Yep.
They're gonna die. They're gonna be
They're gonna-
destroyed,
they're
man.
gonna take
What's
the
that scripture? Fear not, Jacob, thou worm.
Thou
worm. Yeah, bring that one.
Isaiah
Yeah.
Isaiah
Bring that
41
You
and
got it?
Yeah, I got
Say,
it.
hold on, well, that's the spirit. Call it and bring it up.
Oh, you finished that?
no. After you finish, I'll get back.
Remember, you know, we're streaming, so we call out the scripture so they can know it, and they can go read it and learn it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the point.
It's Isaiah 41 and 13. For I, the Lord, thy power, will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, fear not, I will help thee.
That's right.
Wait a minute, is there more meat on that? Could you start up higher?
You start.
Yeah, just scan it. Get all the meat off that bone.
Yeah,
You know, that's what we say. Get it.
Yeah. I got something real quick while you scanning.
Yeah.
This is
Oh, eight.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah,
All right, now go ahead, bring it in.
Isaiah 41 and 8. But thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen,
My servant.
the seed of Abraham, my friend.
Yeah, so the Lord chose only Israel now, and the seed of Abraham.
Yeah.
So ain't all that spiritual Israelite crap is out the window, man. You gotta be of this seed, the lineage.
Really, that's really talking about the elect.
Yep.
Yeah, going, yep.
Yeah.
And it's through the spirit of the word that we know we Israelites. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
a lot of these people talk about, oh, I don't have to come from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Come on.
Nah, that cuts that, man.
You gotta be in the ballpark, man.
You know?
Yep, real. It's prerequisite. Yep.
Yep. There is.
You gotta be in the ballpark first I mean, come on, that goes, well, it should go without saying, but that's, we are streaming, so you got people out here that don't know.
Now, yeah, and a lot of people try to cleave, you know, Edomites.
Yeah, like Vocab Malone, talking his shit, and other dummies like that, bubble-eyed blackfish nigga, trying to put other people in this thing. First of all, you gotta be in the ballpark to play the game. You can't play baseball if you're not in Yankee Stadium. How you going to hit a home run? You gotta be in the ballpark. Okay,
Verse 9.
you gotta be an Israelite. I gotta explain. Watch out.
That's the ballpark.
Go ahead, brother.
Isaiah 41:9. Thou whom I have taken from the ends of the earth.
Wow.
Damn.
Oh,
Damn, that's prophecy. So that's going into now.
From the ends of the earth. Deliverance,
That's
main
that-
deliverance right here.
Yeah.
Right?
That's that fifth rib.
yeah, because we're not
Shot.
in Israel. We were removed from our homeland.
Yeah.
We're in
The
the
ends of the earth.
We're in the ends of the earth right now.
Yeah, right over
And other Israelites in other remote parts of the earth.
Well,
You know?
during that time, because during Isaiah's time, that was who the Babylonians rulers.
Yeah.
During Isaiah's time,
Yeah,
It-
Syrian, Babylonian.
Syrian,
yeah. So
Babylon,
so the 10 tribes were already over here
Dispersed.
on this side, you know,
And then you had other diasporas too.
and then you had other Israelites right scattered.
Yeah.
But ultimately, the Lord knew, and through the spirit. I mean, Isaiah knew through the spirit of Yahushua that the Lord's going to gather Israel throughout the four corners of the earth
That's right.
in the last days.
Well, let's not forget, a lot of those prophecies written were to take place now.
Now,
Yeah,
come.
so
Yeah.
how's it going? Declaring from the beginning,
Yeah,
the ending?
Yep.
Yeah, Romans, Romans
Damn.
That's
15.
Cow.
One of them. I think there's one in Isaiah 46.
Yep.
I have the
Isaiah
Lord
46.
declaring the
10.
ending from the
Yeah.
beginning.
So that means that so that means that the brothers who believe in this to worry is a vain thing. It's already carved. It's already carved out. It's already.
Look, man, you don't know if we're gonna drop dead. These bodies
Yeah.
all fucked up and shit. So like, you got nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
What we read it earlier. Fear not, Jacob, thou
That
worm.
worm
Right.
Jacob.
Fear
Ain't
not.
about to get
There's
to it.
nothing to fear.
It's in there.
Not even death, man. You know what I mean?
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, read to the point. Yeah. Just read the point.
Just read the point.
Yep.
Verse 14. Isaiah 41:14. Fear not thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel.
Okay, now wait a minute. What is a worm that's packing heat? The Lord called us a worm. Fear thou worm Jacob.
A worm is defenseless.
You can wear all the camouflage you want.
Where's the
It's
gangster
still a
worm,
worm,
man?
You're a word him.
You ain't no gangster.
Word him.
There's a worm doing military drills and shit.
And the commandos and
Because we ain't got no, you call
Worm
us
Rambo.
Because we ain't got no real power, man.
Right.
The only power we got is the understanding and the ability to teach His word. That's it. Right now.
We're in a lower
Worms are
state.
very
We're in a lower
fragile.
state.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're on a low
And they don't
state.
have any defense, no
Worms are very
weapons.
fragile.
That's it.
As a kid,
You go dig it, you pluck them up.
Yep,
Worm
yep.
can't stop you from
Nope,
using
nope.
this bait.
Well, birds
You
eat
know,
worms.
You dig it for bait for fish. They can't stop you. They're like, hey, get
Yeah.
off me, you know?
Hey, when it's hot outside and they get on the concrete and stuff, they sizzle up
After the rain,
because they don't know what to do.
They trying to hurry to get back into that hurricane.
That links up with the scripture. You quoted it earlier.
Yeah, some
Lord
cats
has
even
said
did
this
the
is
worm before.
Sheep amongst wolves, worms. You know, at the end of the day, because the most I ain't calling no fucking tough guys, man. That's what that's showing you, man.
Not many mighty after the flesh.
Oh, man, come on, man.
Yeah.
Them scriptures, man, man.
It's true.
Yeah, man.
It's true, man.
I got something that, you know.
Okay, come.
To be in this truth, well, like to be in this truth and live in this truth, that shit, the real tough guys are in this truth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, you know, Zion, you identify with that so-called Jamaicans. They have a saying, I win them, say me weak, a strong me strong, you know? So in other words, the appearance, and now the Lord told the Apostle Paul, if you want to breathe out, I know, I see your eyes.
It's
I know you-
spirit, it's spirit.
Hey, you want to breathe out what the Apostle Paul said. Let's
Okay,
breathe
yeah.
out for the edification of the
First Corinthians,
brother.
was it First Corinthians 12 or
There's
Second
nothing wrong
Corinthians?
with looking weak, man.
And check this out,
There's
man.
nothing wrong with looking weak.
That's the more dangerous.
Apostle Paul is from what tribe?
Banyamyan.
Benjamin. Banyamyan. Go ahead, bro.
What chapter was that?
Either Second Corinthians 12. Second Corinthians
This
12.
thing about everybody wants to be a tough guy.
Yeah.
Man, look, man. Yeah, look at me as being weak. So you can get the surprise of your life.
Well, hey, realistically, That's the way to go.
Let me read real quick.
I want to read something real quick.
Because this is Romans 8 and 7. Because the carnal mind is enmity against the heavenly Father.
Boom.
For it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can it.
Yeah, so all that bullshit, man, all that military shit, that was going on. That was Israel was always like that, man. You got that? Oh, you got to say more?
And all them dudes fell off. You know, we remember that.
Yeah.
All that. What was that? Motar. And all,
Motar, the Cadence.
yeah, the cadence and all that bullshit. Where them cats at now? Where they at now?
They were back to the first bozo. Look at that one big head fucking bozo with the glasses, shut your eye. My game, sir. You never had one of the faggots. He got beat up by faggots.
Damn.
But he was supposed to be a tough guy, you know. He was on the royal bodyguard. King Marshall be out there, that guy. King Marshall.
Yeah, the royal bodyguard. And all that. Yeah.
All them guys are back in the world.
They're all back in the
man.
world. So how tough were they?
Yeah, how tough.
They say
No,
this
this brother's
too,
name is
and this for
down.
edification, of course. Yeah, in our history, we were King David. We were all these mighty. We got a mighty men throughout our history. But the thing is, the Most High said we was going to lose all of that.
Yeah,
The
he
Most
said.
High took that, right?
He took that spirit, like the scriptures say that one shall taste 1,000.
Yeah,
Right.
But now it's not that way. It's the opposite.
It's the opposite.
Yeah.
We went in
We
the
sent your
street,
sheep among. You said it earlier. We sent your
the
sheep
sheep
among
amongst wolves.
Yeah.
See, a lot of these guys, they pick up the scriptures and they get this thing twisted and think that, yeah, we mighty men and we power.
Not yet. We ain't mighty men yet. We ain't got no power. Man. You got it wrong.
Most High, yeah, come. That was in
This is
there.
what the Apostle Paul said, brothers that are listening.
It said this is second Corinthians chapter 12, we start at 7. It says, and least I should, well, I'm gonna start at
Get all the
6.
meat off
Yeah,
that
yeah,
bone,
it's a
my
lot
brother.
of meat, man.
There you
I
go.
started 6, 5. It says, of such a one will I glory, yet of myself I will not glory, but in mine infirmity.
Bam.
Ooh.
Infirmities. We all fucked up.
Our weaknesses.
Yeah. We're in a low, weak state. Infirmity. Infirmity. We all got infirmities, man. Infirmities that could be unto death.
Yep.
Yeah.
But the Lord
Oh,
is
yeah.
still-
Yep.
the Lord is still keeping us going.
Keeping us alive, man.
Yeah.
So we can do this work.
Yeah.
We can't do this work
Right,
if in
right.
a goddamn coffin. How you gonna do it?
Or you want me to quote the scripture? I shall behold thy teachers.
Yeah,
So the Lord is really keeping us up, man.
keeping us alive.
Keeping
Con.
us alive.
And I think it was the Apostle Paul said
Yeah.
that the rest of my life I live it for the benefit of Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
Roughly paraphrasing.
God,
Meaning the Apostle Paul, they said his bodily appearance is weak.
Yep.
Well, you
Yeah.
can read it. I think
And
it-
I
contemptible.
was gonna go into it.
Yeah.
But he said, I'm gonna glory in my infirmities.
Yep.
And then I remember the apostles, when they were beaten for the name, teaching the name of Yahweh Shai, they counted it joy. They praised the
Yep.
Most High.
Yep.
They rejoiced
They rejoiced.
in that fact. So showing you that they didn't sit there and try to kill them niggas for beating them, for teaching the word. Because why? They understood we had to be spiritual and we had to go through these things.
And that happened. Hey,
Yeah.
that actually happened to brothers
Yeah.
in this time.
Oh, yeah,
brothers,
yeah.
brothers were beaten
For teaching the
for
word.
teaching the word.
Locked up, arrested, all of that, man.
Well, 9/11 when they rolled on us in school.
Yeah.
For what? For teaching the word.
Teaching
Yeah.
the word.
And they came in. You remember that?
They came in like stormtroopers.
They came in
man.
like stormtroopers.
They had dogs and shit. The motherfucker was sitting there.
Yep.
They just walk the line like they was gonna spit on us and shit.
The whole fucking neighborhood,
Yeah.
the whole goddamn
neighborhood
neighborhood
came against us.
came against us.
There was nobody
But
else.
we had to suffer it.
Yeah, we had to suffer that.
We had to
Stanford,
suffer
Connecticut, the police
Oh yeah, Stanford.
surrounded us.
Yep.
They took our sound equipment,
Yes.
our generator, and everything. And we had to suffer it because why?
Yeah.
We not in that time.
We ain't got no power, man. There you go.
We ain't got no power.
Except teach the word.
In
You
New
got it,
Haven, Connecticut, the police surrounded us. They came out with the horses.
Oh yeah, 44th and Broadway. They
Yeah.
used to do that all the time.
Yep.
You remember that?
Yeah,
They
come-
Chief Marshall be out there.
Word.
They come up with the horses and
Like
all
they don't
that.
stampede over us with
Yeah,
the horses.
yeah.
Man.
We just held firm. We just held our post.
Yeah.
You got it, bro.
That's right. So it says, for though I would desire the glory, I should not be a fool.
I mean, you could erase it.
And see, because that's what novices do. They, oh yeah, I'm the top guy, know all this knowledge and everything.
Well, some guys, they came into this for vainglory.
Yeah.
You know, they want to be a YouTube celebrity,
Oh, yeah.
Israelite YouTube celebrity.
One joke-
That's not what this is about.
Yeah.
Likes.
Yeah, that's right.
Get t-shirts and gimmick. As the apostle
Yeah, the
Paul-
gimmicks. Yeah, the gimmicks.
Yeah. It says, for I will say the truth, but now I forbid at least any man should think of me above that which he seeth me to be, or that he hear from me. And least I should be exhorted above measure through the abundance of the revelations. There was given to me a thorn in the flesh. So that was
the infirmity.
That's right.
These sicknesses, man.
That's right.
And then, you know what the most, man, it's grievous to deal with this shit.
Yeah.
But you be like, I just can't be fucking up. You know?
Yeah.
But see, but that's the Apostle Paul brought it. That's the
Perspective.
That's a catch-22.
Yeah.
Like in other words, I'm gonna give you all this wisdom, right? That nobody else got. They don't got the understanding of the mark of the beast, the different kingdoms of Daniels, right? But you're gonna have to have a storm in the flesh.
That's
though.
spiritual, man. And that alone does it. That alone, man, makes you feel good.
Con.
It's an abundance of revelation. That's all prophecy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, everything.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The abundance, because really, and the scriptures say knowledge puffeth up.
Correct.
So the Apostle Paul, the Lord showed him, remember, he was one of the first that knew that we had to fall. He said, this day should not come unless they come a falling away first.
Well, Yahushua actually taught him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was, the Apostle Paul was on, even though the 12 was over him,
Right.
but he became on a higher level than what they was on because of that time of the prophecy. During his time, he was the one, Lord, like he said, for I magnify my office, right? Because he's the apostle of the Gentiles. There's like foreigners that was coming in.
That's
But
right.
it was at that state right there.
Right.
So he got a heavy portion of the spirit and revelations. Back then, they didn't know we had to go to slavery and Rome was going, even though Yahushua told them, they didn't get that.
Well, bring out 2 Peter, since you're talking about that, 2 Peter 3:16.
Yeah.
Peter talked about Paul. Let's bring that out for the edification.
Yeah.
He talked about the greatness of Paul's letters.
Yeah.
2 Peter
Second
3:16.
Peter,
Yeah,
yeah.
'cause that's the abundance of the revelations. The spirit, he did. Apostle Paul, he had. That's why it's only fitting when most of the books in the New Testament, those are letters that the Apostle Paul was writing. He had men that was with him too.
Yep.
But that was because of the abundance of the revelations that the Lord gave him, and that's what the Apostle Peter was speaking about. You got that?
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, even Elder Apostle Todd said he was reading the book of Hebrews.
Uh-huh.
And he said, man, that's a powerful book.
Yeah,
That is a powerful when you read Hebrews, because it goes into the sacrifice, it goes all into it.
Yeah.
Why the Lord's sacrifice was created. And man, it's a
You
powerful
go back
book.
over scriptures.
Flesh be hard to stone. You
What?
know? Yeah.
Hebrews. You got it?
2 Peter 3:16, you want?
Yeah.
It says, start at 15. You know,
That's my
2 Peter 3:15.
it's fucking.
That's all right.
Well, that's why Yahushua said too, them in the 12, they asked, he said, well, at this time, we're starting a kingdom under Israel. So they didn't understand that they was going to have to, no, it's going to be a whole other deal. Israel will go into captivity again. And, you know what I mean? They didn't understand that at that time. So
And a lot of them, they didn't know that even Esau, the Romans would have.
That's right. They didn't know the Romans were
That's why it was called the mystery of iniquity.
All certain men knew.
Yeah, with Apostle Paul being one of them.
Yeah,
That's why I said the mystery of iniquity, because it was a mystery still at that time. Like a lot of, see, right now, that's how we know we have to end, because all of those mysteries, right, are being revealed to, like the Lord said in angels to his prophets.
Yeah.
The Lord revealed these mysteries. So now, through the Spirit of the Lord, we can come out here boldly and proclaim the prophecies and the mysteries of the Lord. Go ahead.
All right, it says,
Quote it again.
2 Peter 3:15, and account that the long suffering of our Lord is salvation, even as our beloved.
The long suffering, that's a key component. And it's truth, long suffering. Yeah, we got to suffer. The long suffering is what?
Of our Lord, it says,
Looks like
and
85.
account that the long suffering of our Lord is salvation.
Right, and that's why salvation lies in our suffering. So, like we said, sometimes you get angry because of the, whatever infirmities you go through or whatever hell you're catching. You get angry, but that's going to lead to our salvation.
Yeah, the long suffering. We got to suffer with Yahushua.
Yeah.
Yahushua said, man, look, whoso beareth not his cross and follow me is not worthy to be my disciple, right? He said, surely you will drink of the cup. The cup of Yahushua is the sufferings, man.
Yeah, surely going to drink.
You're going to have to suffer, man. So that's why a lot of guys fell off, because they didn't want to suffer.
Yeah.
Hey, one guy said, I'm tired of being broke. You know what I'm saying? Niggas say, I'm tired of being broke. Certain guys, I'm tired of catching hell. But when they left the truth, See, but I know, man, there was millions of guys that fell off. And if you kind of run into some of them guys, you over the years, you might run into certain niggas that fell off, and they were like, look, see, I got my life together.
So they think.
I got my life. See, when I was in that school, when I was in that club, I was homeless, I was broke. When I left, I got a nice car, I got this, I got money. Oh, well, one nigga was Yashawan, he had a nice big palatial house. The same guy that said that, I'm tired of being broke. He was a top general. When he fell off, what happened? He's down there in ATL with a big palatial house and shit like that because they didn't want to deal with the sufferings. That's why I got when the year 2000 came, dudes fell off because that was a part of the suffering too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are false prophets. I thought it was the kingdom was coming in 2000. Being mocked.
Yeah.
Okay.
It says, all right, this is back in 2 Peter 3:15. So it says, even as our beloved brother Paul, also according to the wisdom given unto him, has written unto you.
Yeah, our beloved brother Paul.
That's
You got
right,
people that
that's
got a battle with Paul talking. People
Yeah.
say he's a beloved brother.
That's right.
So why the hell are they talking all this shit about Paul?
But-
to this day, we still got a lot of idiots that talk shit about Paul and they claim to believe in the scriptures too. Some
Yeah,
of these
yeah.
idiots.
Yeah.
Claim that
Paul went off.
yeah.
The house of Paul went off.
Thinking they deep.
He said our beloved brother Paul. He said our beloved brother Paul.
So he co-signed them.
He co-signed it, but and Peter was the head disciple.
Whatever,
He's the head disciple.
whatever thou shalt bound on earth shall be bound in heaven.
Heaven.
God.
Woo, the fuck is these people, man?
Yeah.
You know? Go ahead.
Verse 16.
Well, that's one of those guys that missed the gimmicks. That's one of the guy, he wanted to be a celebrity. He was that guy.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Verse 16. As also in all his epistles, speaking in them of these things,
In which,
in which are some things hard to be understood.
Right? Because it's so deep.
yeah,
You know, it's so deep, and then you got a lot of people. Hey, both the books that the Apostle Paul wrote fuck up a lot of people,
Yeah.
especially you don't find a
Wacky,
lot of
tacky Christians.
the wacky tacky Christians.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Them simple ass Muslims.
Muslim, huh?
Right? They hate Paul because what? The script, the things that he wrote through the Spirit, cut that whole Islam up, man.
Yep, yep.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Islam can't
Oh, he
stand.
destroyed them.
Yeah, he destroyed them through the Spirit, man.
Destroyed him.
You know?
and that wasn't even big back then. It wasn't even
Right.
around back then.
Right.
What,
Islam. It didn't come till 600 years later.
Ishmaelites were worshiping their own different little deities and
Yep.
gods, and they were designed as little tribal kingdoms, and they were worshiping other demons.
Yep.
That's right. That's right.
Not to mention it came out of the Roman Catholic Church.
Bam.
Yeah.
Bam.
Yeah.
They ain't got nothing to stand out
In
there.
the Quran, you got the book of Miriam,
Yeah.
which Miriam is the Arabic way of saying Mary.
Yeah.
Now, what the hell does Mary got to do with Islam?
Do with Islam.
Yeah, it goes back to the Roman Catholic Church. People can't see the connection.
Yeah, like Apostle Ronald said, the Christians, because when he wrote the scriptures, neither Jew nor Greek, that like that trips a lot of them up.
Oh, yeah.
That messes them all up. The Lord used that too as a stumbling block.
Because he don't want you people to come in.
Psalm 69.
Let y'all,
Right, man.
the ones of y'all that can't get it, Amos 3 and 7.
Yep.
That's right.
Hey man, the Lord gotta be dealing with you. That's all. Matthew 13 and 9.
Hey, the Lord.
Matthew the 19th chapter. Not all men can receive the same age and who
It's
is
given, yeah.
That's
Hey,
right. You see what I'm
the
saying?
the Lord said, let their table become a snare, and that which should have been for their welfare, let it become a trap unto them,
That's right.
which is the truth.
That's right.
So they try to get into it, they try to read it, but they'll read something else, and they'll have their mind will be jumbled up.
They get trapped up. They get you know.
They get caught in that gin.
Well, John 3:16.
What did
Test it was. I mean,
what did John the Baptist say? Bring forth fruits of
Meat.
yup.
That's it.
Who else wants you to flee from them? That niggas came out there and John the Baptist said, look, what the fuck
Yeah.
you doing here?
Yeah.
Right.
Which the main thing is that the Lord
Generation.
requires is for Israel to acknowledge their offense.
God.
That they went on, because see that's the difference between the 2/3 and the 1/3.
Yeah,
Now we all fuck ups, right? But the 1/3 at least we acknowledge that we fuck ups.
God.
The 2/3 don't.
God.
And then the Lord made it that way because see, then the same motherfuckers going back to the wilderness that the Lord said they saw the power of the Lord. They saw the chariots of the Lord guiding us to the other side, to the wilderness. while the Pharaoh and his military, which they found, by the way, while they were chasing us, they saw the cloud by day, the fire by night. They ate of the manna and then complained that we keep eating the same thing over and over and over again. That's the same niggas that die when they eat McDonald's and all this bullshit they eat. And GMO, it's GMO, but I'm still gonna eat it. It's still good. Same niggas that kill over Popeye's chicken.
On Facebook, on goddamn Facebook, you got dummies on Facebook that put like all this so-called information is coming out now. So all they got here, and all these people on Facebook, and they cut it up. McDonald's is human food, and this, I'm still gonna eat it though. The whatever burger.
Precept alert. Jeremiah 3:13, the back of what Elder Sakaran said. Only acknowledge thine iniquity, that thou hast transgressed against the Lord, thy power, and hast scattered thy ways to the strangers under every green tree, and you have not obeyed my voice, says the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
It's not to this day.
Yeah, and that's all the Lord will require.
Ezekiel 14 and 6.
Somebody get that? Ezekiel 14 and 6.
You still have one there?
You made the point, right?
16, finish the last part.
Okay, go ahead.
Can I read this last one, Babakusha? Micah 6 and 8. He hath showed thee, O man, what is good, and what did the Lord require of thee, but to do justly and to love mercy and to walk humbly with thy power.
You got that?
Humbly. Not fraud, man. Not like
He has Ezekiel.
Like you missed the tough guy.
Yeah, like you the one that was up on that cross.
Oh boy, that's another thing.
Yeah, man.
Holier than thou guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, holier than thou. Ain't none of us did what Yahushua did, man. That's why this is a due service to come out here and do what we do, man.
Yeah.
Dispensation of the
This is
gospel.
the least that we could do.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's the least. All you brothers that out there camping, dealing in this truth and teaching and putting up shows, this is the least that we can do, man. After what Yahushua did, man, and going back to what the Elder Sakaran said, that's the reason why, Lord willing, of the hopeful elect, we're going to be exempt from that judgment. It's because of Yahushua.
That's right.
The 2/3, they ain't going to believe.
Yeah.
That's why they don't acknowledge their offense. They don't believe, even though it's right in their face.
Yeah. Hey, because the Most High only sees us through Yahushai.
Yeah.
Yahushai is the glasses
Yeah.
that the Lord, the Most High sees through to see us. You know?
If you know that the Lord here is not sinners, Most High. Yeah, that's right.
That's right, man. See, so a lot of guys is really got they got their perception is way off, man.
Yep.
Hey, like Apostle Hart say, you most high guys. You most high guys. The most high shows to you. Like one particular guy from back in the days. Okay, see, man, the most high, see the most high, you know what you need. And they don't never mention Yahushua. Certain the Father.
Yeah. Humble yourself.
It says, verse 6, back in Second Peter 3:16. As also in all his epistles, speaking in depth of things in which are some things hard to be understood.
Yeah, like the Israelite foreigners concept. All those wacky tacky Christians, they don't get that. They don't realize that the Israelites were called Gentiles.
Right.
So when they read about the Gentiles, see, talk about everybody. The simple thing is there were Israelites that were called Gentiles. Go ahead, brother, you got it.
Which they that are unlearned and unstable rest.
Like the wacky tacky Christians. Unlearned and unstable. They rest, meaning they fight with this. Like Vocab, he's a perfect example.
That terrorist.
That terrorist and his crew.
As they do also the other scriptures to their own destruction.
Like the elder said, John 3:16.
Oh, yeah.
They all bugged out on all the scriptures. They question it to their own destruction.
They don't get it. The Bible is only given to the Israelites.
And then you can show them.
Yeah.
Still, no, but the Lord says that.
Yeah.
The Bible is an Israelite book. It's only for the Israelites.
Psalms 147, 19 and 20.
Bam.
Bring that out. Bring that out for the edification.
Psalms 147.
Psalm 147, 19 and 20. That's one of the scriptures. When we first came into truth, the bread and butter scriptures, that's one of the main scriptures we learned, which proves that the word is only, it says in so few words, it says everything. Basically, it says everything.
Come on, man. Matthew 1:21. Acts 5:30. That's
Right.
bread and butter scripture.
Bread and butter scriptures.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matthew 10:5.
Yep, another one, yep. You got it?
147 and call it again.
19 and 20.
Sorry, yeah.
147, 19 and 20.
Gotcha. Psalm 147 and 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
It is.
He hath not dealt so with any nation.
That ain't never
Forget about
changed.
that. That is so plain. He
Yeah.
has not dealt so
We
with
gonna
any
know what
nation.
the
Yeah.
Israelites, man.
Yeah, members only. This is an exclusive club, man,
Yeah,
and
so-
that's why Esau hates Jake so much.
Yeah.
Because Esau was mad that Jake tricked him, which was sending the spirit to hand over his birthright, but then he tried to cry for it back.
Yeah.
But you couldn't, man.
Bitch
You
ass
set up for the
Eve.
spirit.
You gotta realize something. Israel, right, was really always there. Remember last week at the camp, we was going through this. That brother. I asked him, I said, give me the 3 classes of people on the earth. So we had to learn, right? He said, no, so we taught him. Sons of the God, sons of the Most High,
Right.
sons of the wicked, right?
And sons of men. Right.
The other
Right.
nations. So the sons of God or the sons of the Most High, well, it is really the chosen line of Adam. That was the elect. That was the Israelites anyway. We just wasn't called Israelites at that time. You understand? We just wasn't called Israelites.
Right.
But the Most High put the name of Israel upon us at the time when it was set to be known the princes of the power. But
Same
Esau
concept.
came out as the chosen people anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
You understand? And the other nations came out of the chosen people anyway. Any which way you want to look at it. The chosen line of Adam started with Yahweh Shai. Then you had the other righteous men, man. Enoch,
Yep.
right?
You had
Abel was righteous.
Abel, Seth,
Seth. Then
Methuselah.
Methuselah,
Yeah.
Enoch,
Yep.
right? Down to Noah.
Noah, right.
Down to Abraham. See?
Well, that's the thing. If the Lord is dealing with everybody, why is there a chosen line?
That's it.
That's right. Shouldn't everybody just come into the truth?
That's right.
Fathers of the promise.
Yeah.
Guess what?
Wait a
Guess
minute.
what?
We're going back into the dirt. The Lord said, don't learn of these other people out here. Don't mingle with them.
The
You're going too deep now.
Yeah, you mess them up. The trees, they don't understand. The trees were men.
That's right.
You talking about the garden? What garden?
That's true. Sometimes we have to stay with because they come on, man. The tree of knowledge of good and evil, that's from our people, man.
Simple ass nigga that you talking about Kew Gardens, brother?
Yeah,
Kew
Kew
Gardens out there in
Jamaica, Queens and shit.
Yeah,
You got it, brother.
It says,
the botanical gardens.
he showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
Here you go.
He hath not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them.
Praise ye
You know,
the
you
Lord.
in Israel, you don't know the scriptures, man. Right? You damn Edomites talking about into the Bible, man. It's not for you, man.
Nope, it's not.
There's Amos chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, have spoken against you, O children of Israel.
Against you, O children of Israel.
That's right.
Not the other nations. Right?
Against the whole family which I brought.
Against the whole family, all the tribes. The 12 tribes you see us have on the sign. Against the whole family.
Yep.
Which I have brought up out of the land of Egypt, saying, you only
Israel, not the other nations. You only
have I known of all the families of the earth.
Damn. That's
How you get around that?
how the fuck you get
Close the
around
book. Close the book. Close the
Yeah,
book.
man.
that?
How you get around that?
Yeah.
Just like the apostles, the wacky tacky Christians. Oh no, but when the New Testament came, the Most High changed his mind.
Oh, really?
well,
The Lord-
Malachi 3.
Malachi,
Well, bring it up.
3
Bring it
and
up.
6.
Malachi 3 and 6.
Really?
And see, and that's why it's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
The Lord gave us His truth, and you got to go back to the basics. You got to, as a babe,
Yeah.
you got to start because if you build your foundation up on it, these foundation scriptures are gonna come back and hold you down,
That's
right.
and you ain't gonna never be removed or shaken at no cost.
Bro, those are pillars. Those scriptures.
Yeah.
Pillars, baby.
Yeah.
That's good, right? It ain't no, cause man, it ain't no
The
scripture.
basis is where it's at,
What's the word I want to look for? Yeah, those are like elementary scriptures.
Yeah.
Case in point, like these novice Israelite guys, they're trying to be too deep.
Deep, yeah.
Too deep for their own good. They get so goddamn deep.
They get lost.
They get lost.
They get so deep, they
There you
get
go.
lost.
Well, we had a lot of guys like that. We had a lot of guys. We had to get these scriptures. And they just get lost.
Nah, man, just keep it one deep. Don't go too deep. Just keep it one
A
deep.
lot of times when a guy's trying to get all super deep,
Yeah, man.
it's a vainglory thing.
It's a vainglory.
You know,
We
you wanna
finna
sit
get
there and
deep.
show, look, I'm smart.
Oh, yeah, quit
Get the fuck out of here with that, man.
Yeah, we
Fuck outta
remember
here.
without
You know, 'cause-
we fixing to get deep. His eyes would roll to the back of his head. Remember that dude? Quidal, yeah. He always getting deep. Where's Quidal now? Oh, that night he made a fool out of
Oh,
himself.
man,
We're all looking at him like, what the hell are you talking about?
But that's him. He was trying to get, like Apostle Tahar said, out of nowhere, that guy got.
And before he was quiet as a church mouse. He barely said anything.
Oh.
All of a sudden, that night of the Cornelius Council,
Yeah.
he started showing out like
He was
like he was a scientist.
he was a super
No,
duper.
he was the new Ariana. Yeah.
So like a case, can we chime in real quick on that note, if you can?
You got something?
Yep, this is Proverbs 25:16. Hast thou found honey? Eat so much as is sufficient for thee.
Yeah, because that's a problem. And Apostle Rakai, you brought that out. You got dudes that are novices, but really they thinking that they more than what they
Right.
are.
Yeah.
Or what they call that overconfident. And really nigga, you supposed to be down here.
Yeah.
And one thing that Jake can't handle is humility, man.
Humble himself.
Yeah.
Bring down
A simple
Galatians
thing.
when a man think of himself.
Oh, yeah.
He's a son of himself. Bring that out. That's in Galatians.
Yeah.
When a man think himself to be
Something.
Yeah. Even the Apostle Paul, we read it earlier. The Lord gave him those infirmities to what? To temper them.
Yeah.
To humble
I
them.
still got it.
You still got it? If you want to read, yeah. And then get that one.
You looking for that
Desire.
out?
Still right.
I think it's Galatians 6:3.
Since you brought it back up, I'm gonna get back to it. This is back in 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 7. It says, "At least I should be exalted above measure through the abundance of the revelations."
So it's possible to be in this truth, to be exalted above measure. Like the scriptures say, knowledge puffeth up. So a guy who comes in, you see these guys that come in, we've seen them so many times. They shoot like a shooting star. And all of a sudden they crash and burn.
It's like a shooting star.
Yeah.
The shooting star goes up, break.
Yeah. That's not good. Yeah, that's not good. You want to age in this thing. You know?
Apostle Gabar.
Take your time. Yeah.
In the scripture it says, the greater thou art,
The
the
more
more you
humble
humble
yourself.
yourself.
Over the years, over
Yeah.
and over. Each decade, each generation has its Israelite superstar.
And then another thing too, you get all these people that praise him. Great video, wonderful video, stupendous video. But then the very next day they're cussing you out.
Yeah.
So praise is kind of fickle. Because a guy today, he'll praise you today and curse you out tomorrow. So you can't really put stock in that, man. But as long as you know within your spirit you're pleasing Yahweh Shem Yahushai, then that's what counts.
That's right.
As long as you're honest within your spirit, I know I please Yahweh Shem Yahushai. I'm doing what he said to do. That's it. That's all the validation you need.
Because you know what? It's not about us. It's about your how much you
Well, there you go.
You got it right. It says, "There was given to me a thorn in the flesh."
Now it could have been a disease. It could have been something that bothered, because he prayed to the Most High 3 times to take it away. So it had to be bothering him, whatever it was. You know, Apostle Paul. Go ahead.
"The messenger of Satan to buffet me."
Yep, we got the messenger of Satan right now on the comment section. A couple of scoffers and scorners talking shit. You know, you guys can keep talking your shit. That's your lot, to be a scoffer and a scorner. That's your lot. We ain't paying you no attention, man. Fulfill your lot.
That's their lot. And they don't understand. These scoffers don't even understand. Yeah, man, y'all so pitiful that it's not that fucking funny. Cause y'all scoff eating fruity pebbles, wearing underwear and shit.
Damn.
Drinking a 2-liter grape
You're
soda.
losers, man. If you were winners, you'd be on our side. You'd be edifying the elect. You'd be making edifying videos. The fact that you're scoffing and scorning proves you're a fucking loser. You're a loser.
Right. Oh, that's heavy. That's heavy. You said, yo, that's what I was talking to somebody earlier. I said the only reason you scoffers even got a platform because of this internet. Because back in the days, before the internet, if you was a loser, you just had to eat that. You just had to be a loser. But now that you got the internet,
Nothing but a
any
fat loser.
can get up there and be somebody.
Exactly, brother. That's it. You got it, bro.
That's true. So it says, going back to the scripture, 2 Corinthians 12:7,
Because I gotta say, a winner is one who edifies somebody, edifies a brother,
Yeah.
builds his faith, builds his knowledge.
Yeah.
That's a winner.
Yeah.
What's a scoffer? He's a loser. Who does he edify?
Who's he seeking to please? At the end of the day, what you gonna tell the Most High? Yeah, I did a good job at scoffing.
He gonna say, "Depart from me, ye that work iniquity."
Exactly, that's what's gonna happen.
Fucking monkey.
Well, I know he's not. That's what the Lord said he's gonna say.
People are so stupid. It's not even bother talking to him, man. Go ahead.
It says, at least I should be exalted above measure. For this thing I besought the Lord thrice, that it might depart from me.
So it really bothered him. Whatever it was, it really bothered him.
It bothered him, man. And he said unto me, my grace is sufficient for thee.
Woo.
For my strength is made perfect in weakness.
So there's nothing wrong with looking weak.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. Hey,
I ain't a weak Jew.
Hey, the Most High.
Where's that guy?
Hey, the Most High told Paul, basically, he ditched him.
Yeah.
He said, no. He said, look, my grace is sufficient for you.
What was his grace?
Yeah.
All those revelations
Exactly.
that he received. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
And the scriptures say that thorn was given to the apostle Paul because of the abundance of the revelations that he had. At least it should be exalted above
So he
measure.
wouldn't get big-headed.
Yeah.
So the real men of the Lord are going to be suffering situations.
Absolutely.
You know, they're going to be going through hell. You're
They're going to be
catch hell.
hated.
You're gonna be
Apostle,
hated.
Yep.
Apostle Tahar said that a couple of weeks ago. He said, really, a real man of the Lord is hated.
That's right.
He's more hated than he's loved.
Yeah.
And he's right. It's
That's
true.
the truth.
That's the truth.
We live in example.
So beware of any guy, everybody loves him.
Yeah.
That's the guy.
Which hey, that coincides with the scoffers or the other people in the world.
Yeah.
Hey man, you're supposed to be.
What's that? Luke 6.
Look, that we glory in that we're being scoffed. We glory in that, the fact that we're scoffed at that, man. That's right. See, these other guys, these other so-called Israelites that everybody likes, right? Like I said, great video. You know, these other Israelite groups that everybody likes, the scoffers don't mess with them. The scoffers praise them. Those are not men of the Lord. That's the same month. They're not men of the Lord. These other Israelite groups, they got the pretty garments and they got the women with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's about the word of the Lord. It ain't even about, you don't do this to be, because whether you praise us or not, or whatever you do, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, we're going to still continue to teach the word.
That's right.
I get mad when I do a video. I see a bunch of women on the comment section. Great video, brother. Wonderful video. I get mad, man.
Oh boy.
Because I know right off the bat, women don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, well, some of them they can't probably help themselves. But we know, you know what they really
Well, they're groupies. They're groupies.
Yeah.
We get videos.
Cheerleaders. Don't even go there, brother. Don't even go there.
I'm pretty sure they probably do it. You know, it's a different.
Yeah. It's a different dynamic. Chill. Chill out.
What says about women? Women don't even know.
Yeah, brother,
women
kill,
don't even
yo.
know what planet they on. man.
There you go.
These women don't even know what fucking planet they on. man.
They're followers, man. Women are followers. They're natural followers.
Hey, the women gonna come in when the Lord raises us up, man. We're gonna have your pick of the litter, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of dudes that's another thing. A lot of these guys, they were doing this thing.
And we keep it real.
Yeah, it's the truth, man. They were doing this thing so they could bag up women.
Yep.
That's why they make sure they have on a nice garment.
Yeah.
They what you call it? It doesn't say toupee. The meat tree.
Yeah.
The meat tree gotta be at the right angle.
They got the long hair,
You know?
claiming they're a Nazarite. But we know why you really got the long hair. Because the women like the long hair.
Flinging their ponytails around.
Put it this way, if women were into guys with a horseshoe or a monkey shot, that's right. They'd have a horseshoe or a monkey shot.
Yeah, they would. But at the end of the day, man, it's not about that, man.
Hey, love not the world, neither the things that are of the world.
And then the scriptures tell you, what's that, John 5:39? Seek ye the kingdom first. Search the scriptures for it.
That's 5:39. Yep.
Then the other scripture says, seek ye the kingdom of heaven first.
That's Matthew 6:33.
Then all things shall be added unto you.
Right.
Right.
Matthew 6:33. You know, all these things. You got to think like how King Solomon was thinking, man.
Yes.
King Solomon, the Most High said, he asked the Lord
For wisdom.
what you want.
Yeah.
He asked for the wisdom to be able to guide the nation of Israel.
Exactly.
That's what you're supposed to ask for. You're supposed to seek out wisdom. And the scriptures tell you that the wisdom of the Lord is far more to be desired than the precious rubies.
Yeah.
Man. It's not about money And that's the mantra of the world, money, cash, hoes, right? That's
That's
what everybody thinks. It's not about that. It's about the word of the Lord, man.
It's the Lord first. Hey, check this out. King Solomon, before he built his house, he built the house of the Lord first.
That's right.
But the Lord,
Right.
and then the Lord was pleased with it. But then he said, look, first of all, with David, your father wanted to build me a house, because of all
Yeah,
the
too
blood.
much blood,
He
yeah.
had too much blood. And wars with the Philistines and all that. And then King Solomon built the house unto the Lord. But he said, look, what can I dwell in a house, an earthly house?
That's right.
He said, look, the heavens are heaven.
Can I contain the heavens of the heavens of the heavens?
The heavens can't contain me. But the point is that the Lord was happy with the gesture. That king, there was a king on earth, a chosen man that put the Lord first.
Well, 1 Corinthians, the first chapter.
And then he built his house.
It pleased the Most High by the foolishness
Of preaching.
of preaching.
Yeah, man.
Right?
To save them which
To
believe.
save them which believe.
If you put the Lord first,
certain guys
You can't go wrong.
can't go wrong. That's the
Yeah,
point.
snowing out here. We out here teaching.
Yeah.
Con.
It's all right.
Hey, long as the Most High like what we doing for
The Lord's
Hey,
foolishness.
yeah.
We out here preaching.
Yeah.
Hey, the scripture said that we are a sweet savor of Yahushua to the Lord.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
like we said earlier, as long as we please Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks.
No.
As long as we please Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. I think it was David that said that. As long as I'm pleasing in thy sight, or let me do the things that are pleasing in thy sight. I think that was David that said that.
Oh, and
I know the word pleasing is in there. But you brothers got it.
You know how to please with what we do.
Okay, yeah.
What you had, you had, yeah.
I'll finish it up. 2 Corinthians 12,
Hebrews 6 and
verse 9. It said, and he said unto me, my grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Most gladly therefore.
Weakness.
Yeah, I think
There
that's-
it goes
that's-
again for what?
My strength is
My
made
strength is made perfect. Strength in the Lord. Your spiritual power with Yahweh Shai, go ahead.
is made perfect in weakness.
And our weakness, man, because we weak, we got infirmities, we're in a low state. But
Yeah, his strength is the ability to teach his word.
that's right.
What we're doing now is an example of his strength.
Faith.
Yeah, the ability to go out in the street and teach his word.
Yup.
But he said it's made perfect in weakness. So we're supposed to appear as being weak.
That's right.
We're not
That's
supposed to
right.
appear as being this military, this Israelite military, when
To
we're
break
not.
the scriptures down.
Like you just said, you got guys that can't barely run a block, but they're gonna come out there and with the ninja outfit. And come on, man, stop. Man. Stop.
My thing, okay, you so hardcore. Why you can't come out all year long and
Yeah.
teach something simple as just teach it? You can run around the world, but you can't come out there and set up a camp and teach.
Yeah, the
Oh, it's
mercury
too, nah,
drops,
it's too cold.
yeah, the
cold, it's
temperature
too hot.
drops. You don't see those guys. The temperature drops when
Yeah.
it gets a little high. You don't see those guys only come out when it's perfect weather.
A lot of cats do things for a show, man.
Yeah, and for themselves, they're
And
selfish.
that's all right, because the Lord know who are his, man.
Yeah.
You know, the Lord know who is his, and he know who is not.
Yeah.
You know, so at the end of the day, and the scripture says it's gonna be made known. You know who the real men of the Lord, not the God. I mean, not brothers go to the gym or whatever, so be it. But that don't mean that you're a man of the Lord. You can bench press to 5,000 pounds and all that.
No.
All right.
Well, the Apostle Paul said, bodily exercise profiteth
Profit
little.
All right.
But it profiteth but little.
But
Yeah,
little.
yeah, good.
The real men of the Lord, you're gonna see the ones out there proclaiming the name of the Lord,
Yep.
doing the
Doing
work.
the work.
They're going to be chiseled in the spirit.
Yeah, right. Spiritually chiseled. That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Bring it up.
In John 17:9, I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but of them which thou hast given me.
The elect. And those are the men that we talk about, that in the strength.
That's
The
right.
ones that are made perfect in their weakness.
That's right.
The elect. Meaning the ability to be able to break the scriptures down and understand these scriptures and break these things down, break the scriptures
task.
down, man. That
For they are thine.
for they are thine, meaning the elect, the men of the Lord belong to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, which really are Yahweh, they belong to Yahweh Shai. Remember Yahweh Shai said, what did Yahweh Shai say? I have known of them and they know me. Right? The men of Yahweh Shai.
That's what your tells you that.
He said, he said, Yahweh Shai said that, he said that, the men that are mine that thou hast given me. And the Most High chose the men, and he gave those men to Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai knows who are his. Go ahead.
all our mind,
There it is. In all our might, go on.
and all our
And
mind
that's Yahweh Shai speaking, right?
are thine, and thine are mine,
Thine are mine.
and I am glorified in them.
That's right.
That's right. Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah, how Yahweh Shai glorified in them? By us sitting here teaching in the name of Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah.
Proclaiming his name to the point that now you got Esau, he's all fucked up and he's closing our channels down.
Yeah.
They making legislation. They saying, look, we gotta get at these Israelites, you know, and then they know which Israelites are the ones that are really out there making the noise that are, you know, that's coming against.
Oh, didn't they say the name of Yahweh Shai is terrorism?
Yeah.
Signs that
Yeah.
Yahweh Shai is coming. That was supposed to be what? A
terroristic-
terroristic message.
Yeah.
Well, that's heavy. It's spiritual. Yahweh Shai is coming.
Well, he the king of terrors.
Yeah, the king of terrors. The king of terrors.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's
Yahweh
happening.
Shai is the ultimate terror.
That's right.
And Esau knows that, but they don't under that God terror.
That was spiritual what they said. They didn't like,
Yeah,
that was
Exactly.
spiritual.
Yeah, there you go.
But Esau is the real terror. He's been terrorizing the planet since he's been in politics.
And the real terror is the Most High.
Yeah, the terror is the most high.
What's that? Psalm 47 and 2.
He's the king of terrors.
The king of terrors. Yeah. That's another title because a lot of you wacky tacky Christians. God is good all the time. They love saying that shit. God is good all. I get mad when they hear that shit. Because that shows you they don't know the heavenly Father. That shows you they don't know the heavenly Father because the Bible calls him the king of terrors, man. Who do you think did what he did to the Egyptians?
Yeah.
I mean, you know how terror drowning. That's a terrible way to die.
Yeah.
That's how the Egyptians, Pharaoh and his army, they drowned to death.
Hey man,
You know,
what was the name that the Most High was known as? On earth,
Al-Ashai,
terrible,
demon-like
people
power.
like love. Yes, the Most High is the real terror.
So you wacky tacky Christians who feel God is good all the time. You don't know the heavenly Father. That's why when you go in the book of Jeremiah 4:22, the Lord said, "My people are foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children." You look up the word sottish, it means stupid, foolish, and the majority of you niggas are stupid.
Yeah.
The Lord said, "Don't get mad at me." The Lord said, it. You got it.
I got a scripture here. You just quoted about getting the whole gist. This is Job 18 and 11 to 20. Well, 18, yeah. We got 11. Terror shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet. That's coming for Esau.
Yeah.
The time, 'cause right now he believes he's bringing in the terror. Talking about the so-called white and their elites.
Yeah.
But the Heavenly Father's getting ready to be, who is the king of terrorists, is getting ready to come down on you.
Yeah.
Heaven.
Now, sir,
His,
whenever you
sorry.
It
His strength,
five. What time is it now?
it's 4:47.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Cool.
It says, his strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side. Oh, so Esau, and earlier we were talking about all the power of this devil that was given to him by the Heavenly Father. All right? But now we come to a point where it's going to be obvious that he's losing his power.
Yeah.
The great power they think he possesses is going to be taken away from him
Yeah.
by the Heavenly Father.
And let's not forget, the Heavenly Father got terrors reserved. You got Leviathan.
That's right,
He's
that's right.
on reservation. You got the angels.
Behemoth.
The angels them.
The angels, them. Behemoth.
The great beast, the behemoth, whatever that. Hey, back in the what was that? Back in the 50s, they made a movie called The Giant Behemoth, and they showed this animal came out the water
I saw that one.
and it was terrorizing London.
Yeah,
it was terrorizing. That thing is they got that out of the scriptures. Right. Job spoke about it. That's right. Job, what is that? Job the 40th chapter?
Either 40 or 41.
Yeah. The Most High got that beast ready, man.
All those beasts, should they do like Sasquatch?
Yeah, Sasquatch. Yep.
Biggie, that one punch with the heart years ago, but that one was.
Yeah.
See, Bigfoot is real because Gary's movies, we seen him. Yeah, true. We made note of it. Hey, he gonna come out the woods and beat the shit out of you.
Matter of fact, they they had sighted the Sasquatch. Then over there in Russia, back in them days, they called them Almas, which is Sasquatch over there in Russia. Right, so they see them all over the earth.
That's the scriptures though. The Lord said there'd be spirits created for vengeance.
If we can bring that out. That's in the Apocrypha. That's a beautiful scripture right there.
Yeah, because that's the truth. And going back, like during the time of Egypt, right? Which when the Lord passed over, when the Lord passed over that was a horrible night, man.
Oh, yeah.
Because they had, the scriptures tell you, the apparitions.
Yep.
They made motherfucking them hard rock niggas start crying and shit,
Yeah.
and scared and drop dead. Give them the spirit, man.
Right.
Heart attacks and everything.
King of terrorists.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That was so dark.
That's all you hard rocks.
Feel the
hard.
feelings.
You see the shit?
Yeah.
Man, he's like, out here,
The darkness was gripping.
Like, don't grab me, you might
Darkness
see
was
niggas.
gripping people.
Walking off.
That's all an act.
Yeah, man. You hard rock, you gonna be pissing the shit in your pants, crying, snot coming. You know?
Oh yeah, it's gonna get crucial out of that.
I got a precept.
Yeah, bring it out.
This is dealing with the power of the Lord, man. And Esau's about to feel that power, man. This is Wisdom of Solomon 12 and 13. It says, "For neither is there any power, but thou that careth for all, to whom thou mightest show that thy judgment is not unright. Neither shall king or tyrant be able to set his face against thee for any."
Right, well, that's talking about these devils, man.
Yeah.
These wicked kings, man.
Esau's a
And
tyrant.
Is not Esau a tyrant, man?
That's right, baby.
Is he not a tyrant?
Yes, sir.
He's sitting up there. All he does is make up new laws to fucking take fucking your whatever
Your
money-
rights away.
Your rights away
Yeah.
and your money. So now
Yeah.
you can't even afford to live.
Yep.
Pay for your
Child
fucking
support.
utility bills or whatever.
Yep.
Right? They always got either the IRS or they got the insurance. You got to have this auto insurance that they keep jacking the rates up for any old reason.
Yep.
That's tyranny, man.
Child support.
That's what America's all about.
Yeah.
They keep jacking
You gotta mention that.
vision up.
Child
That
support. Esau's a goddamn
Yeah,
You got
Cable.
cable dudes paying child support, you can't afford to live.
Yeah.
You take most of your money going to
Yeah.
child support.
That's
So
tyranny,
they fucking-
man.
That's tyranny, man.
like a motherfucker.
And they don't even, I mean, they focus on Jake, but they give to their own kind too.
Brothers, that's oppression.
That's oppression.
What
That's-
the fuck is that if it's not oppression?
Surely oppression maketh the wise man
Alimony.
mad.
Alimony. Forget that alimony. I remember as a kid watching the Odd Couple. That's how I first learned about what alimony was. I remember the Odd Couple with Jack London and them.
Oh, yeah.
And then, you know,
It's hungry, right?
both of them, they started complaining that they had to pay alimony. Alimony. Now, what the fuck is that? I think I found out you have to pay a woman.
Well, what's his name? Tom Likas, he calls it vagina moan.
Vagina,
that's what-
yeah.
Because basically you're paying for the use of the vagina.
But they don't got it no more.
I got
Right.
Oh, but when the scripture said, well, do you remember?
Isaiah
Yeah.
24.
When the scripture, that's in the law.
Yeah, yeah.
That
When
if
she
you
leaves-
have a woman to go to divorce and you leave, she leaves with nothing.
She leaves
Yeah.
with nothing.
That's in the law.
But this proves that the so-called white man, what is that, pursuant to Psalm 50, they cast the law behind their backs.
Yeah.
This proves that the so-called white man don't follow the laws of the Bible.
Yeah,
He's a
right.
fucking hypocrite.
Yeah.
And he talks about in God we trust, but the book of God is the Bible. You don't follow the Bible.
No.
And
Yeah,
that's
'cause-
more proof that you're the devil, Esau.
Right.
You know you, motherfucker.
Because the scriptures say that if you with a woman, right? If you have a master and he gives you a woman in this society, and you leave, because your time is up, you can leave. The woman and the children stay with the master,
Right.
and that's why you had the thing about the oil. Because if he loved his master and his wife and children, he would stay. But in this society, Esau's the master. He gives you these women that are his servants, and then if y'all break up, he's supposed to pay for that house.
He's supposed to take care of that, because he owns them.
Yeah.
And
That's
through,
right.
through these multiple contracts, the first one being what, the birth certificate?
Cut.
Should we go on? All these contracts.
Yeah, right.
Esau owns,
yeah.
but he don't want to take
Right.
care of that responsibility.
You have to.
You have to, and if you don't, he puts you in jail.
Yep.
So this man is the devil.
Hey, and we
On
forgot
every
one
level,
main thing.
He's the devil.
We forgot one main thing. That he came out with these unjust laws
Yeah, right.
in the land he fucking stole
Huh.
from all brothers.
They're gonna call himself having a court on stolen
On stolen property.
Talking about a justice court. Esau, you're done, man. You're finished, man. You've got through.
Yeah.
The DOJ, the
Yeah, that's
Department
right.
of
That's why the Most High gonna judge that tyrant.
It's gonna be good.
Isaiah chapter 10, verse
Esau's a
1.
motherfucker.
Read out the scripture.
Bring it out.
Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees.
That's everything we talking about. That's everything we
Who
talking
is that? I wonder who that is.
And that right,
Woe unto him that
Bring on righteous decrees.
and that right
Hey, that's a cut,
grievousness,
man.
Like the Federal Reserve notes. Come on, Esau.
Oh,
We're
man.
into your game. We know that's an unrighteous decree.
Oh, hell
We know how you created it.
Yep.
In secret, on Jekyll Island.
Yep, yep.
All them faggots got together.
Yep.
And they created something called elastic currency. It's in the history.
Mm.
They call it a stretch currency.
Yep.
So you can make money not backed by gold and
Yeah.
silver.
Yep.
And you call it Federal Reserve notes.
Yeah.
Man, all
It's
that
about an eye on you.
Yeah, but all the nations are hip to it now, and that's why they're trying to get rid of it. And my thing is this: Esau can't fight everybody, man. You see what I'm saying? That's what happened to the Roman Empire. They try to set shot on every nation's land, and then ultimately they didn't have enough power or money to take care of those troops they had spread out. And eventually, what happened? They started crunching in on Rome and took their ass out. And that's what's happening now. Russia's hip to the United States, what do you call it, the petrodollar. And I don't know if you, that whole thing with Turkey, they had the Turkey Stream 2, whatever, I forgot what it's called. I forgot what the name of it. But the pipeline, the whole reason with Iran is this: they want to put a motherfucking pipeline that will run from Russia through Syria, through Iran, through all that shit. You know?
Germany,
Yeah, and then America is trying to, like always, put their greasy paws in it.
Well, yeah,
You know?
yeah, because they sit there putting sanctions on junk, threatening them. Look, if you deal with
Yep.
Russia,
Yep.
but they don't all said, which that's the prophecy. About Obadiah, they all said, "Fuck America, man."
Yeah.
They said if you want to sit there and play that
Yeah.
sanction and terror thing, you gonna turn up on you.
That's right.
And you see in all these other nations, and that's heavy. That's the prophecy about Russia.
Yep.
And Ezekiel, be thou a guardian to these
Thank
other
you.
nations,
Thank
right?
you.
So
Yep.
that's the prophecy.
Yep.
And yeah, you're right. America is gonna be outnumbered. And then not only do you got to worry about these other nations coming after you devils, man.
That's right.
Then you got overall, you got to worry about the Lord. You have
That's the
the chariots,
The
man.
King of Terrors, baby.
King of Terrors. The Lord
That's
made
it.
them reveal about the UFO cycle, man.
Yeah.
That was the Lord that put that spirit
Yeah.
on them to reveal all the footage
Yeah.
and everything. The spirit been having to say it. But the Most High, he made them show their own footage of the chariots of the UFOs
Yeah.
where they know that the UFOs are real. They
right.
know those chariots is out there. So
That's right, bro.
Esau is finished, man.
Yeah. Hey, they got a saying.
You want to go another half an hour?
Hey, I want to bring out there's a saying in the world, right? There's a saying in the world that says that the enemy of an enemy is a friend. So that's going into all day that were confederate with me have laid a going back to Isaiah 14. See, Isaiah 14, brother.
Clean cuts.
I mean, it ends up with Esau getting burnt up, and then you go straight to Obadiah right after that, and Jeremiah 49.
Jeremiah 49, Isaiah 48.
Yeah, man. Jeremiah 51.
Just read that. This one.
50.
Call it and read it.
Yeah. Yeah. This is back in Job 18 and 12. His strength, or the so-called wayman, his strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side.
That's right, man. Everything, man. Ultimately, the ultimate word of he got to deal with Yahweh Shai and the angels. Yeah, that's a terrible, fearful thing to have to face, man.
Well, remember what Yahweh said by the prophet Isaiah. Isaiah 47, I shall not meet thee as a man. That's what Yahweh said. He said, look, when I come back, I'm not meeting you as a man. Me and I'm coming as this power. I'm coming to kick your ass. I'm coming to body slam you.
And these devils know that. They know that. That's why they made the movie Independence Day.
That's why Trump called for outer space
Space Force.
yeah, right. Space Force and outer space to patrol outer space.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why? Because they know the prophecy.
Well, that's Star Trek. That's the whole concept of Gene Roddenberry was a luminous character. Star Trek.
Yeah, the USS Federation and all that.
Yeah, they was out there. And the New World Order was set up. They all had the shit.
Yep.
And he was in outer space. The Enterprise, Captain Kirk, they were out there patrolling space.
Yeah.
That was the whole thing.
Then every planet he went to, I claim it in the name. He would say, in the name of the Federation.
Yeah, the whole idea was to get each planet they went to, if you watch it, to join the Federation.
Join the Federation.
Yeah.
Well, who's the Federation? Esau. The bankers, the top bankers.
Yeah, it was a New World Order. It was basically
remember if they went to a planet and they saw things wasn't going their way, they went and policed it themselves.
Yeah.
No, you shouldn't do it this way, it should be this way.
So really, they were the bad guys.
Yeah, they were the bad guys.
Spark and Jerk, Captain Jerk. I mean, Captain.
Yeah, but every once in a while, they would run into a power that they couldn't deal with. You know what I'm saying? They would run into a power that they couldn't deal with. Yeah.
Now, it says here, it says,
It's 5 now. So.
kind of says, it's good to end with last scripture. Yeah.
Yeah.
It says, his confidence shall be rooted out of his
His
tabernacle.
confidence should be all that pride. All that pride that Esau got, his confidence that he could bear this thing out there.
And you know it's talking about Esau because in Obadiah it says what? He is a proud man.
Yeah.
Need to keep it at
Is it
home.
not written? It's right. So his confidence, what the, you know,
His confidence.
talk about his pride, man.
You won't be ugly, boy.
The boomer
You gonna
clap.
shit their pants.
That's right. And it shall bring him to the king of terrors.
Taboo.
Who's that?
Hey, that's what the scriptures say, man.
Hold on, bro. God is good all the time.
That's it.
All the time.
That's gonna be it.
And he's also the king of terrors.
He's also the king of terror. There you go.
So add that to it too.
That's why you people don't fear the Most High, because you believe He's all love. Why would you fear someone that's all love?
Right.
Now, if you look, yo, tomorrow we're going to the king of terrorists, you're gonna have a different attitude. You're gonna be like, king of terrorists, who's that? You know?
Yeah. Yeah, on their feet right now.
Hell yeah, you'd be like on your toes, man. King of terrorists.
You
know?
It shall dwell in his tabernacle because it is none of his. Brimstone shall be scattered upon his habitation.
That's the missiles.
That's the missiles, man.
That's the missiles.
Brimstone should be scattered.
That's the Russian say.
There's more.
I mean, there's a whole lot more, brothers. I can read the rest of it.
Yeah, you brothers, hey.
Yeah, a whole lot more.
That's no, it's not the.
Yeah, it's taking
Calm down.
Get to them scriptures.
Hey, but it's hot as hell up in here.
Hey, all praises to Yahweh.
Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem,
Hey, Shalom to you.
Shalom.
Shalom to the elect.